Welcome back to Derry Public Radio live stream. It's Merry Derry Christmas!
Yay!
Holy smokes! Here's the first benefit of doing this live. I can't yell at you both the way I just did. When we sit facing each other, it's
what do you
rude,
mean?
and
you
you asked me to leave
all the time.
Oh my goodness! Welcome,
same
everyone.
energy.
Yeah, it really
It's the same energy.
It's just louder, I think.
You have more people to yell at. That's really why he likes doing it live.
That's very true. Who's calling me right now? I'm doing a show. Welcome to Merry Derry Live. Hi, my mom's here. I'm a professional. You pay me to
Hi,
do
Mama
this.
Con.
Hi. Yes, we got challenged to do Merry Derry Live like a dare during a live stream. So here we are, attempting Merry Derry Live for the first time. But before we get to any of that, I want to say thank you for Detective Fishboat, for our intro, for Ed Sorbonne, for that intro song. And welcome. And alongside CM Alexander.
Hello, everyone.
Eve Gatto.
Hello.
And studio engineer Devin Alexander in the back. Who's excited?
I'm terrified because of the long silences that I have to cut out of these episodes when we record live. Because I think even I always take the approach, because we like to let you guys send us in questions and ideas. Yeah. And for us to be surprised in the moment by that has been really fun. And so there tends to be some long silences while we think. And now I have to be on the ball.
Oh, it's... Listeners, every year, the nervous energy before we start recording, it's always a little combative. Where we're like, oh, Josh, the game master, lording over us with all of his information that he sends us ahead.
Yes.
And we don't look at it. Or I don't. But, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
In your hands.
This is the most fun episode. I look forward to this episode every year, and I'm glad our listeners get to join us this time.
Yeah, and listeners, what we're going to do, because this is all very brand new, studio engineer Devin Alexander has put all of the questions in the system so they can be on screen. So if you need some time to think about them, you can also share your answers. And... yeah, should we go ahead and get to it?
Yeah, let's party.
Let's kick things off. I want to recap our books for this year. It is a weird choice, a weird list this year. We read The Wastelands, American Vampire, Wizard and Glass, The Shining Revisited, If It Bleeds, which included Mr. Harrigan's Phone, The Life of Chuck, If It Bleeds, and a Rat. We revisited Rose Red. We covered Gerald's Game, and we finished Everything's Eventual, covering Riding the Bullet, Lucky Quarter, The Death of Jack Hamilton, and Everything's Eventual.
And this is our second year with a revisited, right? Because we did Pet Cemetery Revisited last year, and it is definitely interesting having so many revisited this year, because it's like... How much, like, when drawing my 3, I'm like, it feels a little like cheating to use a revisited, too. Right?
Because I did, that was the shenanigan I pulled with Dr. Sleep getting Ghost Jack Torrance.
Right.
Yeah.
I used that loophole.
Should we quickly explain Revisited for anybody who's...
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so that is a Patreon tier. The... Oh, no, $100. Okay. Oh, I almost said a much lower number. $100 tier. And for that, you guys get what we call a revisited. So we will read a book that you pick that we've already covered, and we'll do an episode on it instead of doing 3 or 4 like we usually do for longer books. And we don't go over the plot in the same way that we do when we cover them in depth. Josh has some fun stuff that I will let be a surprise that he does for the episode, just to give it a fresh feel. And then, of course, we talk about what's this like to us now versus when we first read it.
Everett says Pet Cemetery Revisited is His favorite.
That oh my god, I
thank
had
you.
a
It's a
really
good
good
one.
time. That was a fun change because that was the post dad read.
I like bringing the goof around episode energy to the books proper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anytime we get to be silly, that's my favorite.
We have 2 revisited already on the books for next year. Listeners, we are going to be covering Salem's Lot revisited. Thank you, Dee Dee. And we will also be covering Cell revisited.
What?
Yep.
Did I already know this?
I
had to
feels
have
like
known
new
this.
information by this
And it
reaction.
still shocks me.
It's because we asked for it.
It's because we tempted
Yeah,
fate.
It's our fault.
Look
what we were wearing.
It's always the case.
Right. All right. So CM, we're gonna do this round robin style, drawing our 3.
Oh my god.
So CM, draw first.
I'm so proud of my 3 this year.
Oh,
I'm
It was a weird year for drawing, I thought.
It is, but I'm pretty confident with my 3.
Okay, who's your first?
My first is Dolores Claiborne.
Oh, sneaky get.
okay.
All right.
That's a
Dang,
very
I did not even
get.
consider that.
So, listeners, if you haven't been listening to our coverage of Gerald's game, Dolores Claiborne is connected to this story, so we got to briefly visit her, and that's how I'm doing this.
Again, in so much more frequently than the other way around, which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah, but I think Dolores is a good pick because that woman gets stuff done. I need someone like that in my corner.
Yeah, very true.
I assume we're all the roll-ins of this journey because we're
Yes.
drawing people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need her to protect me.
All right, great first pick, Eve.
Okay, so my first pick is we talked a lot about this this year in a number of episodes. And I know that I started this segment by saying choosing things from Revisited feels a little like cheating, and this is my only one.
Fair. Hey,
Okay.
No,
allowed.
that's a lie.
all 3 are actually.
Only 2 of my 3 are from Revisited.
All right.
But you'll understand. Okay, so we talked about this a lot. It's a numbers game, right?
Oh, sure.
Like, okay, you get even someone like a real badass. Like, I considered what's his face, Vampire Cowboy Man, because he'd
Skinner
be really fucking strong. But you just get one guy.
That's true.
I want something where you get a lot of value out of your pick.
Okay.
So I'm going to choose the wasps from The Shining.
No shit, I thought about it.
Iconic.
I thought.
Iconic. And like they're a big cloud of wasps.
They're ghost wasps.
They're a replenishing source of ghostly wasps that you can sick on your enemies. It's an unconventional pick. I recognize this.
Pretty good, though.
Well, if they're ghost wasps, they're technically from Rose Red.
They can be from both.
I have no comment.
Either way, both revisited still. So
I have no comment.
all right.
Josh.
My first pick, I'm so glad you brought up Skinner, because I thought about Skinner also, but he's too much of a maniac. So I'm going to draw Pearl. Pearl Jones is the other American vampire that is accidentally created, and we follow her through the modern day story of American Vampire, and she's badass. I loved her story. I haven't picked up the next volume of like collection came out. I need to pick it up. But I really enjoyed her, and I thought she's badass. And she's only weakened by Moonless Nights and Gold. Yeah. And I don't think we ran into a lot of gold in Midworld.
No.
That's true.
And I don't know how many moons there are. I never looked.
In general or in Midworld?
In Midworld.
Okay.
We literally know a lot about the moon in Midworld.
That's true.
We literally read a whole book where the moon in Midworld was like kind of important, actually.
I forgot about that. All right, yeah. So that's my first one.
Hold on, do I only get 3 wasps? No, it's like a cloud. They're wasps.
That's very funny.
I don't get a wasp. That's nothing. I get a cloud of wasps.
All right, CM.
It's only fair.
Pick number 2.
Oh, God.
Because it's not a guy, yeah.
Josh, you took my pearl.
Oh.
That's all right. I'm going to go with one of my other ones.
Okay.
Blaine the Mono.
Interesting.
Big choice.
I know that he can get me where I need to be. And there's a side of Blaine that is not so horrible.
The one that lets you fuck whatever you want?
No, the childlike one.
Oh! So...
you just like try to actually engage with the child.
Play the game with the child Blaine so that most of your interaction is with child Blaine rather than main Blaine.
How many riddles do you know?
Good question.
Listen, I'm going to have to strategize for my third pick because you took Pearl. Not that she's good at riddles, but I had to switch some things around.
Okay.
I think it's a really good idea. If you are on a quest to go somewhere and you need a party member, pick a party member that literally will get you to where you're going.
That's why I picked the
God
thing.
monster?
Yeah, the God monster
Yeah,
from The Mist.
it's smart.
I just
It's
don't
smart.
want to walk anywhere.
That's so smart.
It's on brand.
I love that.
Eve, your second pick?
All right, so it's a numbers game, right?
Yeah.
And like
Starting to sound like it.
a cloud of wasps is awesome.
Yeah.
But they're very small and they're not going to be enough. So my second pick is the ghost bees from Rose Red Revisited.
Just all bees.
Because what's more powerful than wasps? Wasps with bees in them. I thought about this a lot.
Oh, I cannot wait to see how the third pick really ties this all together.
Oh, I did pick Christine.
Loves bug type Pokemon. That is 1,000% true.
Oh my goodness. Oh, did he point it out? You also picked Christine.
Yeah.
I feel like you've also picked another vehicle. Oh no,
yeah.
Eve picked a Buick 8. But specifically you picked it from specifically Derry Fight Night.
Oh yeah,
That makes
I was
sense.
right to do so.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna go a little unconventional with my second pick. Not as unconventional as bees. I'm gonna go with John Dillinger. He's a gangster. Mm-hmm. He's got charisma. The people loved him. He could drive like a badass. So if we do get our hands on a vehicle, I got a wheelman. And he's a gunslinger.
And it ended poorly, but I do love his escape plan. Dillinger escape. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
No, I got you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
It's a good song.
All right, we're back to CM.
All right, I was going to strategically pick Eddie because he riddles and I don't. But I remembered, I had a very good justification for why I was picking Blaine, why I think I can get away with picking Blaine, I guess. And that's that I'm going to engage with the other side of Blaine, who didn't seem to care about riddling, so I think I'm okay. I'm not going to be riddling. I am going to pick the rat from The Rat because I need a scribe. I need somebody to document this journey, and we know he writes good books.
That's
and he's
really
magic.
good.
He's got vaguely sinister magic, which is important on a quest.
So my wish is for this quest And I don't know which one of you have to die for that to happen, but
Oh, one of us.
The Faustian bargain that Blaine the Mono would be capable of making would be interesting.
True.
All right, Eve.
All right. So
This dream team's coming together.
okay, before we started, I literally told these two, I'm so proud of myself. I nailed my drawing of the three. And you think, okay, so I got wasps and bees. How is there a third thing that like really pulls the team together?
I don't think it can be done.
Well, it's a numbers game, right?
Okay.
And I'm supposed to be traveling to the Dark Tower, which is a long way around. So I think what I need is hundreds of horses from Wizard and Glass. I get all the horses.
Wow.
On the range.
huh.
You've truly manifested the horse girl you've always been. Oh my goodness.
I listen, if I had written the Dark Tower book,
Yes.
it would have been about a bunch of bees and horses.
Oh God, Kim, I'm so glad you're here. Because now seems like the perfect time. I let Eve know before the stream.
The horses would hate the wasps and bees. That's where the drama comes from.
It's like their own Bravo show.
It's an enemies to lovers story.
Do they
about horses and hundreds of bees?
Do you just have hives on the saddles? Send their homes into battle?
Are you rhyming?
I'm enjoying myself.
So Kim is actually the patron that I mentioned who selected a new book for our Patreon selection series, selected Fairy Tale. And Kim included this message regarding the episode where Eve mentioned that she was a horse girl. Because Kim has a ranch in northeast Texas that they bought land they're turning into a
now you have to
ranch.
share your knowledge, Eve,
And
about
so
horses.
she's been listening to us while doing chores.
Hands.
And the message says, I was literally shoveling horse shit when she said she was a horse girl. I laughed so hard my kids came over to see what was so funny in the pasture. Please tell Eve she's welcome to come ride anytime and with no horse girl chores. So if you want to make a trip to Texas,
awesome. That's
Kim will
so funny.
set you
Thank
up.
you, Kim. That's
You can
very sweet.
live your horse girl dream.
Oh, I totally forgot about the opposite of a carboy is a horse
It's a
girl.
horse girl.
Oh boy.
What a
Holy
perfect
smokes. That's amazing. You okay?
I'm so dumb.
And as much as we love that pick, it will be about a year till we get to read Fairy Tale. Because I'm having a baby!
It's true.
So let's go ahead and... I gotta have mine.
Yeah, you
I
need
thought I
yours.
almost moved on. I am gonna go with Susan Delgado.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Good pick.
She showed all the instincts of a
Yes.
gunslinger
1,000%.
and was robbed of that journey. And so I think pulling her out of time and place, giving her the opportunity to be that gunslinger, she'd be rad as hell.
Roland's
You get to
gonna
be
beat Josh's
Roland's
ass.
Baby's goddad.
Oh,
She's pregnant with Roland's baby.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be a good stepfather.
I said godfather. Goddad.
Josh is making some.
The journey is a very
Some
long
assumption.
journey, and like people grow together, and it's not important.
You just want to be
Important thing-
closer to Roland.
Exactly. Step closer, baby. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next question. Eve, we're going to go to you first. Inspired by American Vampire.
Okay.
You are turned into a brand new type of vampire. What is your vampire power? And what is your common weakness?
Wait, hold on. Because I actually looked at the questions this year, y'all.
Whoa!
So I assume this question was just like, from amongst the myriad of vampire lore, pick what the one vampire power and weakness you want. Are you saying you are a brand new kind of vampire, never before seen, and you get to make up a vampire power and weakness? Is that what you're asking?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, shit. Do I still drink blood?
Unless your power is to drink something else. See him cut that. Take that back.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that's a really good... And this is one of those silences that we were talking
do you
about.
have any
no
thoughts
answer.
while Eve ponders?
I actually
also
thought...
prepped, so I have an answer as
I
well.
thought that I could only pick from American Vampire.
Yeah, I want to hear your answer, so I can
Sure.
What do you say?
The power that I would pick, and it's not a power seen in American Vampire, but it is a power seen in vampire lore.
Okay.
And it is essentially remote possession. When you have a thrall, you can meditate and essentially pilot them the way Roland does when he goes through the doors.
Gotcha.
So you can, still go to the movies and stuff, but you're safe. I can go see something in the daylight via one of my thralls, and I can also commit
human-based scrying.
Exactly, and I can commit atrocities across the land because I'm a vampire.
I mean, you don't have to.
be a bad
if you're a
vampire.
vampire, you have to commit at least one atrocity.
I want to
At
play
least one atrocity.
Vampire the Masquerade with you so bad.
It's
because
it'll
you'd
change the way you
get
think of me.
wacky with it.
I bet I
know.
will.
He would have no humanity points.
Oh, 1,000%.
My humanity is the weakest part of me.
Okay,
and my weakness would be ice. I wanted something in the vein of like the silver and gold are material. They're elemental. I know like garlic is a weakness, but I felt like food would be kind of off the table since I'm not eating normal food anyway. I wanted something that would complicate myself, and I would have to either move somewhere warm or I'd just use my thralls in the winter, so I don't have to get cold.
True.
like
That's
a dog pile.
Yeah.
Like to.
Yes, and
Eve,
do
you
have
ready?
answers?
I do. If you still want to. Oh,
answers.
go for it.
Okay, so I was thinking about like from the breadth of vampire lore, all versions of vampires, what's the like coolest vampire power? It's so easy because mist could pass. Mist could... Okay, in the game Castlevania Symphony of the Night, you can transform into a wolf, a bat, or, finally, a cloud of mist. And you can float around really slow, but you can't be hit by anything.
handy.
Best power. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be seen right now. Mist. This person is I'm in trouble.
You could
I'm
use
intangible.
That passive aggressively too.
Yeah.
Like Eve missed it again.
1,000%. You were talking to the most boring person in the world at a party, and you just slowly dissolve into a cloud of mist.
Bill Fisher says, if you became mist, would you have to shit your son at the end?
Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the thing, though. I would only want to use it. I'd fake a sneeze. And then I would just poof. Every single
really
time.
Oh, but you'd have to tell people that if you ever sneezed, you'd die instantly.
I have this condition that when I sneeze, I explode into a billion pieces.
And also,
I'll be back.
Imagine. It's a blustery day.
And you need to get across town.
Get across town like now. Think how good it would feel to just step outside and be like, whoosh, I'm gone.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
What's your
Best
weakness?
power. And the weakness is also pretty easy because it's kind of a weakness I actually have in real life. The thing where if you like throw rice on the ground, vampires have to stop and count them all.
Holy shit! That
You've never heard that
I've
one?
heard
That's
that. But
it's
that's
a really
amazing.
cool bit of lore.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a really cool one. It's really flavorful. And also, I like counting and alphabetizing things. So I think if like, it would be like,
It's built for
my
you.
version would be like
vampire
people
wedding.
throw a handful of Magic the Gathering cards on the ground. I have to alphabetize them and sort them by color.
See,
Which is just a thing that is true about me.
So when Gambit hunts you down.
Yeah.
I hate math, so that would be a terrible weakness because I would give up counting. Like I can't do
You're
that.
just
It's the most
trapped.
neurospice. Yeah, exactly. It is just already how my brain works.
Should we
So it
do-
makes most sense.
Should we do a Vampire the Masquerade play on Patreon?
Here's the problem
Yeah.
with playing Vampire the Masquerade, at least in my experience. It gets real horny. Wow.
Have you listened to our show?
It's just the time I played it, the level of horny is a level that I would feel weird in this room right now.
Right.
Sorry.
No,
No
we
offense
have to
to
play
you
it.
two, but
I love that.
Oh no, Magic the Boner Talk is perfect.
That's the name.
That when something
That's
is
the name.
named so perfectly, it has to happen.
Holy smokes! Hit the sting. CM.
I feel like we haven't hit the sting in so
Yeah.
long.
Oh, that's my fault. I'm in charge of
You
that.
guys couldn't hear it, but I hit this.
No, I transitioned and we can't do boner talk anymore.
Part of the specific.
Why don't
part
we
of the
do
writer.
that bit anymore?
Oh my
You
God.
started HRT. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Anyway,
Merry Christmas, one and all. CM, your power.
what are your vampire powers?
Why bother after that? Okay, my superpower would be that I was immune to the effects of sunlight. And so that I could be a vampire with like all of the benefits and none of the drawbacks.
You love a daywalker.
And yeah. And my weakness would be underwater caves.
Okay. Is that
Hold on, that took
moving
me a
water?
second.
Isn't that a vampire?
It's not about the moving water. It's about my intense phobia of caves, especially caves that have water in them. And I would never be in that area.
I love that
And
idea.
so that is my weakness, something I will never encounter.
I love that idea. I would love a vampire movie where they're like, we have to defeat him. What's your weakness? And he's like, a volcano.
That's most things' weakness, actually. So it must be. It would have to operate like Pearl on moonless nights, where the closer in proximity you get to it, that's underwater.
Yeah.
That's smart.
So you just go to a beach
I would
and you're like, we're gonna set up
basically
over here.
become,
and
like,
there's a
catatonic.
cave nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Same though.
Yeah. Oh, that.
Oh, same. I
terrifying.
don't like
I like
it
to
at
watch
all.
videos on YouTube about it.
Oh, that's insane.
Well,
no,
'cause
that would give me
It
a
helps.
panic
It's
attack.
like exposure therapy. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to our first Would You Rather
Yay.
of the night. So, who went first? Eve, you were. I threw to you first, but
Yeah.
then you delayed. So
That's
since you
true.
delayed in initiative order, you're back at the top.
Sure.
Would you rather have Rhea of the Coos do your yearly physical for the rest of your life, or still have to respond to texts after you're dead?
What a good would you rather.
Thank you!
What a good would you rather. Because a good would you rather has a first option that you're like, well, obviously it can't
Obviously,
be this
no.
one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming that the texts are like magical and it's not, people wouldn't stop texting you because you're dead. They would, however many texts you deal with now, that's for eternity, right?
Here, my thought is, you are obligated to return any text that comes to you for eternity.
That is how most people
Okay.
treat texting.
Well, I mean, like, the thing is, like, it could be if nobody texts you, you wouldn't have to worry about it. But
Sure.
once people find out that texting your number means you will respond.
Like a Mr. Harrigan's phone
Yeah.
situation.
This is such a good one because the first one is like, obviously no. But then the second one is so personal. Obviously, I don't want to respond to texts. You know this.
I do.
But here's the thing, like, obviously, and even worse if it's like phone calls, but like the thought of, oh my God, I have to have responsibility after I'm dead. I have to keep doing this thing. But that's the thing. You're dead. I would be totally chill if I was like fucking dead as hell and all I had to do was answer texts, because I don't have any responsibility to answer them like responsibly. I can say whatever I want, and
That's very true.
like that's fine. I'm chill with that.
All right. So you're gonna answer texts. CM?
Oh, those things are already kind of like Rhea doing it in a way. It's just, it's not a good thing. No one looks forward to that.
Yeah.
I would much rather have to deal, as much as I hate dealing with texts now. I'm going to have to go texts.
You're
Yeah.
gonna go text?
Yeah, no, I don't need that shit.
Here's the thing. I feel like a lot of people have my phone number.
Okay, so
You're
And-
making this about how popular you are.
Yeah, you were going to choose Rhea because you were just assuming you'll be the most popular ghost of all time.
I know that I will. That's it. That is a given. That once, imagine, I die in a tragic potato accident,
Yeah,
as we will all someday go,
God willing.
as was told to us by the podcast
Yeah.
gods. And it comes out that one of the hosts of a horror podcast is still responding to texts after they died. Someone is going to give into weakness and share my number. It's going to get out, and it's going to be a thing that, because the internet exists,
It would
will
become
live
an
on for
exhibit.
eternity.
They would build that as an exhibit, and
And
people
then-
would come
Become
to text
the, what's the ring girl? Amara?
Samara.
Yeah.
And for like forever, for as long as technology exists, I'll have people texting me to hear what I have to say. So obviously I'm going texting. Obviously that's
Yup.
the answer.
Yeah, no, the attention.
okay, I want to change mine now because of how that made me feel. And Echo pointed out, Rhea is gonna die. I mean, she's gonna live for longer than I want her to, but she is going to die, and texting is forever.
Just like they say, text like they'll be read in court. Because it lives forever. Thank you. Always a good time for a potato accident.
Oh, and your mom
reference.
pointed out that you are already a ghost, Josh.
That is true.
True.
That's very interesting because that is going to come back later in the show.
Okay.
All right. Now our next Would You Rather is from Spanky. Spanky, raise your hand. So Spanky asked, would you rather have the passion and intensity of the Roland and Susan short fiery love affair, or have never loved at all.
Spanky.
What the fuck?
That's so...
You have to lose that love with the same violent intensity.
That's so funny because it's just like a real ass question.
What?
Here's a fun question for your youth podcast. Would you like to experience love?
Okay, but if you pick love, are you condemning the person somebody you love to die horribly?
Does it have the same tragic end? Because it just says passionate romance.
It has an equally violent, but not necessarily same end.
What the hell?
That's just what I've decided, because I'm
sucks.
the game master. Roland had to see, he didn't have to be right there, but Roland had to see it. Roland has to carry the weight of having seen it and been too far, too late, unable to do anything about it. And that part of the loss is, I think, the it's the downswing of the would you rather. I mean, they made a whole movie starring Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet about this. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
The Majestic?
Jim Carrey as the lead in Titanic with Kate Winslet.
Yeah, he was the boat.
He was the boat.
Disappeared into the part.
Okay, wait. I just have to confirm though, because I
Oh,
really
yeah,
love
Echo, good
Sheila
call,
in the
fire
chat. That's such a heartwarming. You'd rather still have had gotten to experience that person, even if you have to lose them. And I agree with that. But the idea that if it ends that tragically, I feel like I have to protect that person from whatever horror awaits them. I don't.
That's a real self-sacrifice move.
Yeah.
Am I the only Doctor Who fan in the room?
More or less, yeah.
I won't.
Spoilers for Doctor Who. There are the doctors and then there are the companions.
Yes.
So companions will rotate through. Each of them have their own story that carries through. Donna Noble, played by Catherine Tate, basically the decision left is having to forget all of the growth, all of the who you've become, and go back to who you were, or die. And so there's that kind of struggle of having to that's that noble heroic, will I sacrifice everything I've gained, everything that I learned from this,
It's death
just
no matter what.
just spend time to take this. Eve, do you have any thoughts?
How many horses will be around?
Minimum 3.
Not enough.
I said minimum. I didn't give you a maximum.
No, I need a guarantee, and 3 is
Everett
not
says
enough.
45.
So
range
my
of
answer is
45.
passed.
So, CM, you've locked in Never Love at All?
Yeah, I guess so. That's a tough one, but yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
I'm gonna choose the fiery, passionate romance, carrying on the tragic burden to unleash that pain upon a world as opposed to going to therapy. Which is how all vigilante stories start.
Yeah. Oh, I answered.
All right, pass. All right, perfect. Yeah. Thank you, Spanky. Next, Would You Rather from Michelle Devane. Would you rather travel through the booby-trapped tunnels of Lud or walk through the Thinny in Topeka without bullet earplugs?
You had me at booby.
All boobies are traps.
I went first last time. Do one of you guys wanna?
The hell?
I don't know. Yes, and what?
All right, I'll go again, just to get off of this. I think I would die so instantly in Lud. I'm not good at. I feel like I guess I don't know this for a fact because I've never had to disarm booby traps.
I think the
Does
tunnels
anybody?
of blood, the part of it's also the claustrophobia
Yeah.
of knowing, like when he has to crawl under the wires, and because all the shit's hanging above them.
I also don't want to be in Lud ever for any reason, ever at all. So, what was my other
Walk
terrifying?
through the thinny in Topeka without bullet earplugs.
Guess I'm raw dogging that thinny. Or that thinny's raw dogging me. I don't know.
It depends on your perspective, I guess. Depends on who's enjoying it more.
Merry Christmas.
I totally agree with CM. She nailed it. Like, I am the least coordinated person in the world. I don't know. I think it's something genetic. I was just talking to my little sister yesterday at Thanksgiving about how sometimes we just almost fall down for no reason. I can be standing perfectly still, both of my feet.
You're the clumsy protagonist girl in every rom-com.
That's exactly it. I am the clumsy, the clumsy Mary Sue character.
I have so much news for you when you take off your glasses.
Aw, thank you.
It's gonna change your world.
So yeah,
How are you with audio?
The
things?
second I enter Lud, I go, I'll get him and take a step and just an anvil.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna explode for some reason instantly.
1,000%. And I don't know how I would actually fare in the thinny, because it's kind of a crapshoot. I do have very selective hearing, and I think I'm also really hard of hearing. Like, actually, when I was a child, like little kid, before I could talk, my parents were teaching me sign language.
Nice.
Because they didn't know I could hear.
Oh.
Wow.
Anyway, definitely not autistic, y'all. Anyway, so like, I'm pretty good. I've had friends come over and be like, "What are you doing?" And I am sitting in my room reading a book with music and a TV show and like TikToks on my phone just sitting next to me.
We've shared a hotel room.
Yeah, they're like, "How are you existing right now?" And I'm like,
"You're making me feel tired right now." Just describing.
And I'm just like, "Oh, I wasn't paying attention to any of that. I had just completely zoned that out." So I think there's a possibility I would just
Might
not
be all
notice.
right.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I
But you
think
bring a
that's
book
solid.
into
That's
the
fair.
thinny, and
Exactly.
you're just good.
But then also there are some times where there is a small noise that is almost imperceptible that will make me want to throw myself into the ocean. So who knows?
50-50 shot.
But I will take those odds.
Not to be a contrarian, but I'm a big fan of the DuckTales movie.
Okay.
Where Huey, Dewey, and Louie get a genie.
Of course.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the DuckTales movie.
Yeah, of course. And the sequence where they use marbles to disarm booby traps through the temple.
That is cool.
Is just a dream of mine.
I feel like you would be
That's
the best of all of
fair.
us at booby traps.
I've started playing Hitman again, and I love that game because I will spend 45 minutes just walking through a level, just learning where stuff is and figuring out where I can lay a trap, and it's great. I love it. So yeah, I wouldn't, as long as I didn't have to rush through the booby trap tunnels. Like, if I could just make a go of it, I'd go with the booby trap tunnels a lot.
Fair enough.
Nice.
All right, Kevin McCoy has a would you rather for us. Would you rather be converted by, then serve as one of the little sisters, or as a baby be found and raised by slow mutants so you live among them?
That's
Interesting.
Right?
I feel like, Eve, you are trapped into one answer because of how this episode has been going.
I literally was just like, I have...
Jesus.
For the bit, I have to go bugs.
You do.
Go bugs.
For the bit. And I don't think this was a part of my podcast persona prior to today. That I love bugs. It's not true.
Oh my goodness. It's the
The bugs are kind of cool now that I'm thinking about it.
You're becoming more of an earth witch every day.
Yeah.
I think that's what it
there you
is.
Y'all, okay, listeners, I forget, was it... So when I came out, almost immediately, CM goes, oh, girls' night. And CM bought us both these blind boxes of witchy stuff. And we all, the three of us, got together for girls' night and opened up our witchy boxes and did spells and then watched witch movies all night. And it was
badass.
One of the best days of my life, honest to God. But ever since then, these two have just decided that I'm an Earth Witch, and I don't know what it means, but it makes me so incredibly happy. So,
It's your vibe.
Yeah. Can't argue with the vibe.
Yeah.
Fan art of Eve as the bug catcher Pokemon trainer, please.
What are we?
I am
Next
doubling
year
down on that.
Halloween.
Please.
I need a stencil for the jack-o'-lantern.
I've always considered myself a ghost trainer, but
Interesting.
then maybe this is...
You're a spooky gal.
It's gonna have to change. Who knows? Buzzswole. What were we talking about?
We're gonna bring the focus to you.
Wait, don't we have to answer the question?
Oh wait, we
do.
We
sorry. Never did answer the question.
got
Well, Eve did.
Yeah,
yeah.
bugs.
Okay. Oh, bugs. Yeah.
CM?
Oh, I was hoping I'd have more time to justify this answer. I'm going to have to do it on the fly. I would pick being raised by slow mutants.
Okay.
Because I think it would give me an advantage in a world where slow mutants are a very real threat. And even though I was raised by them and I'd probably behave a lot like them, and my communication skills I doubt would be great. We do know that they still think and act like people in a lot of ways. So once I ventured out into the world, maybe I could pick up some skills I was lacking and be generally okay, but also able to navigate midworld, through any tunnels or spaces without fear of being murdered by them.
Honestly, great answer. That makes me want to see a movie set in the Dark Tower universe that is just about an adopted slow mutant.
That would be fun.
And it's just a touching coming of age story.
I like the idea of so my daughter is watching the Mystery Incorporated Scooby-Doo on Netflix, and there's an episode where they go to a town that's all scary looking people, and then one of the most horrifying is Handsome Jimmy, who's just a conventionally very attractive man that they're all disgusted by, like the Pig Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Right, and so I love the idea of being a handsome Jimmy in this world, just being the sexiest man alive.
Hadn't thought of that
my
angle.
Community.
You get the best looking slow mutant.
Exactly. It would be my responsibility to move forward the slow mutant line, and with me they'd just be a little bit faster.
Everything comes down to you wanting to be the leader of a cult.
I was
gonna point that out
someday.
earlier. Your question earlier.
One day.
Guys, watch it.
All that's holding me back from the cult
Guinan.
is branding.
Sorry.
Who would have guessed? All right, Eve. It's time for, I know, my favorite part of the night.
Oh, God.
It's Marry, Fuck, Kill.
Yup.
Eve, your Marry, Fuck, Kill this year are Dinky Earnshaw, TikTok Man, and Cuthbert Allgood.
I'm not proud.
Immediate!
Hold on. Nope. Have to change. Have to change it up.
All right.
I am not. Let me finish that thought. I am not proud of my first thought.
That's the subhead of this podcast.
Because the crying laughing emoji. Because first thought, TikTok man big.
See, yeah.
First
Skarsgård
immediate
type.
thought, TikTok man
He
big.
big.
You big. You big fella.
Holy
That was my only thought.
He is a weird dystopian future Nazi. So we're gonna kill the TikTok man.
Fair. All right. And then find out how big. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Edit that out.
Okay, Josh.
God, thank
I'm
you.
on it.
Oh my god, that completely obliterated my
What the-
series of thoughts. Who am I? Okay, this is like a legitimate tough one. Dinky Earnshaw and who?
Cuthbert.
And Cut. Ah!
Oh my gosh.
I know how you feel about Cuthbert.
You know what you have to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you marry Cuthbert. Well, see, you marry Cuthbert because it's not a one-time thing. And,
Well, I guess I was thinking. I don't want to sway you, but Dinky's got everything paid for.
Interesting.
That's very interesting.
Anything you want, Dinky
That
can
is
get it for
true.
you.
And I'm not going to lie. It was a toss-up. Because, again, not proud. I think Dinky and I would just get along. I think actually, hold on. I'm reconsidering. Because now I'm remembering what I posited in the episode in which we spoke about
Everything's
Dinky
eventual.
Earnshaw. And Dinky Earnshaw has a certain egginess that it's been long enough. Let's say with an asterisk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's my answer. But Cuthbert, come on. Cuthbert, I want him to kiss me.
You know, marrying Cuthbert is
On a horse.
it's like
There we go.
it's like being
Covered
married.
in bugs.
It's like being married to like a firefighter or a cop. You have to worry every day Cuthbert
Oh.
goes out, you know?
That
he
makes
may
me
never
less
come back.
You
interested.
gotta just
I'm switching it up. I'm
tap
switching it up.
that and then
I'm
get
marrying
out.
Dinky because I think she and I would do really well together. And I'm fucking Cuthbert.
There we go.
Solid choices.
All right. CM,
Yes.
your three.
I hope they're nice.
They are. They're the
Okay.
kindest I've ever been to you. Mr. Harrigan, Chet Ondowski, and Gerald Burlingame.
That's nice.
Oh no.
I was lying. It's a pretty
Okay.
brutal one.
We know what happens when you fuck Gerald.
That's true.
He dies.
You get degloved.
Yes,
Oh.
thank you. That's what I was thinking of. Oh boy.
To be fair, that's the one
Yeah.
time they didn't fuck.
So I'd have to do it a lot.
Wow.
And eventually it would escalate and he'd want like real handcuffs instead of fuzzy ones. Anyway, Chet. So Chet is from, I almost said The Outsider, from If It Bleeds. He is an outsider.
Yes,
right?
he is. Yep.
That would be
Great
Just
call.
saw
Solomon
it.
said great phone sex with Mr. Harrigan. That is good stuff.
Okay, I've got it.
Okay.
I don't know how you'll feel, anyone, about me after, but okay, so I have got to kill Gerald because I can't fuck him.
'Cause
And I don't
it's
want to marry him.
canonical.
Yeah. Yes, he's
Yep.
already gonna die. Like morally, I'm okay. I would have to. I hate it. I'd have to marry Mr. Harrigan because he's rich. I mean,
I think we're learning something about CM this up.
I'm tired,
She asked not to
and
be judged.
And I would never.
I just all the things I like to do to try to make the world a better place don't pay well. So maybe I could still do those things, but not have to worry about keeping the lights on. And I would fuck Chet because she's not happy about that. But I mean, like, wouldn't you want to know?
Here's the thing. He's a shapeshifter.
That's, yeah. I mean, but how...
Sorry,
like
Devin.
Mr. Fantastic.
I don't really want to marry Mr. Harrigan.
I mean, only one way to find out. Holly missed her shot. All right. Terrific answers. Now, I have... Michelle sent a Marry Fuck Kill for me, unless the two of you would like to spontaneously come up with a 3 right now.
Well, I don't want to take away from...
So, the wasp... No. I want to hear yours.
Okay, I got sent Rhea, Charlotte Gibney, the mother of Holly Gibney, and Sister Mary.
Oh, is she like the really old
head,
sister of Valoria?
yeah.
Like the main one?
The main, the main sister,
Powerful.
the
one.
big sister.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, I love powerful women.
You stay away from my bug.
I would have to. Oh, hold on. I have to work through this now. Because really, once you commit, it really does lock the other two in place sometimes when you really decide. And then you have to take a beat. Okay, so I'm going to kill Rhea. She is a monstrous amount of evil that just I'm doing everybody a favor.
Definitely.
Ooh, and then I can get a new doctor.
Find out who's taking new
That
patients.
really came full circle. That was good.
That was real good. I'm going to fuck Sister Mary because it's a numbers game.
Because she's broke.
And I'm gonna marry Charlotte Gibney because I feel like that it's the only one that's not a true monster, and I can live through that. I can fix her. Yeah. I'll be Holly's new dad.
I think those are solid.
Thank
choices.
you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I love this game. Next up,
I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
I was telling some of my coworkers, I'm doing our yearly Christmas episode for my podcast. And they're like, oh, fun. What's that like? And I'm like, well, we have a bunch of games we play. You know what? It doesn't matter. I don't need to explain that my Stephen King podcast plays Fuck, Marry, Kill every year for Christmas. Because I don't understand why it happened.
Because I had a long car ride from the Quad Cities to Colorado for Thanksgiving, the year we did it, and I was bored. Woo! Traditional. All right, our next question. Sam, I'm going to go to you first.
Okay.
If you could add your own room to Rose Red, what would it be and why?
Ooh, okay.
Keep in mind, library is not an available answer as one exists.
Damn you.
I read my wife these questions and I had to say the same thing to her because we're booky people.
Can't say greenhouse or hallway.
Perspective hallway.
I can't say all the things I love about houses. Libraries, greenhouses, and the hallways.
Solomon says masturbation parlor.
The room has just very soft walls.
Oh wait, can I actually do the greenhouse? Is that a joke or?
Well, isn't there a greenhouse?
There is a greenhouse already.
I know, but I would have a twist on it. It can't. Is it
all right,
something?
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that the rule that it has to be a new room? one
I mean,
that doesn't
it's
already
more
exist.
fun if it's a new
Or
room.
how would you make it
Yeah.
yours?
Okay, so I would take the greenhouse, and because this house is magical,
Mm-hmm.
and we're in the King universe, so there are other worlds than these. My greenhouse would have doors that led to other, green landscape like places, just nature
Pretty
places,
cool.
like the
Interesting.
forest or the mountains, or no caves or water
Also,
caves, but
that would be a really cool sequence in a haunted house movie where you're moving through a house and you open a house and you're just in the middle of the forest.
Yeah,
yes,
that'd be scary
they
as
kind
hell.
of they kind of
Really
did that in
cool.
Pet Cemetery, the
Mm.
the whatever
Yeah, like in
2017.
Narnia, like a scary Narnia.
Scary Narnia.
Eve, what's your room?
Oh God. So my knee jerk, and like someone said, Everett said padded room. That's pretty close because I would just have, in lieu of making a room that you walk in and it is like a bounce house,
Yeah.
I would just have a really big room with a bounce house in it. Haunted bounce house.
Haunted bounce.
Haunted bounce house.
Haunted
I like-
bounce house.
That's like a back rooms.
That is kind of a backrooms
Yeah.
thing. You'd like turn a corner and it's all made of bounce house.
Mm-hmm.
And that'd be really hard to run away from scary stuff in because it's hard to run.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's your choice?
I
Yeah.
dig it.
Oh, because it's a numbers game. Got a lot of balls.
It's not a ball pit. Although,
Although.
hold
Aren't there
on.
always ball pits in places like this?
It's not like in the. I'm talking like a Monkey Joe's bounce house, which I realize now
okay.
is a local reference.
Very local
Yeah.
reference, yeah.
Same thing with Jungle Bungle, Mama Con. Our non-local listeners aren't going to know what the hell that is.
Good.
Yeah, stay
Yeah.
away from Jungle Bungle.
Stay away from more people there, the less bungling I get to do. The train still works, in case you're curious. I went there for my birthday. Not the point. The point is, the room that I would have
Yes.
is a virtual reality room.
Ooh.
Like a whole big VR rig.
Okay.
1,000%. It would look like the rip-off of the holodeck that Troy and Abed do in Community.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I
That's
definitely
cool.
did.
Yeah.
Like when you were thinking of a special room, I was like, oh yeah, like the room that Troy and Abed made.
That's so good.
Yeah, I love gaming, so for sure. Close second was gonna be a straight up medieval pub room.
Ooh,
Like,
that'd be cool.
because if we play D&D in that room, it'd be great. It'd be amazing. All right, Eve, we're gonna go to you first on this. Which fictional king tragedy was Chet Ondowski not present for, but would have found delicious?
Oh goodness, there are so many.
Mm-hmm. You also have to tell us what it would taste like.
So,
Oh god,
like
Just decided now.
that's
it's so gross.
Solomon. 9/11 is not a fictional king tragedy.
But we covered
This,
like
it is,
other things that are also. I'm
It
thinking
is.
11,
I
22,
understand that there is a
63.
scene where 9/11 happens in Doctor Sleep.
Nah, man, they used green screens
Uh,
and like jet fuel can't melt steel
So
beams.
like
in this.
my, there. So do you go with something like what's the biggest tragedy? Like, do you go where a whole bunch of people have been affected, and so there's more, or do you go a smaller, more? Because like, I feel like if he did.
I did specifically say fictional king tragedy. We got a lot of really sad things popping up in the chat.
And
Like,
some really good answers.
Good answers though.
yeah, if Cell, where like
Yeah.
literally the entire country is in shambles.
Let's put
I
that
bet he's-
fucker in cell.
Running around and
Good
being
luck.
like, whoa, yum, yum, yum. But, like, if he were in Louis Creed's kitchen at the end of Pet Cemetery, I think he's just going to explode from...
But he likes larger scale. That's how he likes to feed. Because the one from The Outsider liked the slow, drawn-out process of the grief passing from person to person and destroying them. So I think he'd like the bigger tragedies.
The higher body count.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Him getting... Chet Ondowski gets a job as the cameraman covering the long
That's
walk.
a great... Write that story. That's great.
That's
I
a
love
good
that
answer, Everett.
Do you have an answer?
I don't have an answer, but because the chat gave us so many awesome ones, I was really... Okay, so I'm going to call out Bill, The Stand. That I was trying to think, can I top that with anything? Because The Stand has, multiple tragedies in it, not just, Captain Trips and all of that, but we have what happens in Las Vegas at the end.
The chapter that we get of
and if he's the only
just
reporter,
stories where people are dying around, the lady who gets shut in the lock-in freezer and starves to death.
And if he's the only reporter left, he'll have plenty to cover. No one will ever question that. It's safe.
I thought about what would that taste like to Chet.
Ooh. It would taste like a 12-ounce prime rib grilled perfectly.
Sounds good. All right.
I'm hungry.
I went with the eruption of Castle Rock.
Oh.
I literally was like, oh, I know what Josh is going to pick.
Anything in Castle
makes
Rock.
sense.
It is
Anything
going
in
to
Derry.
be Needful Things.
Yeah.
I honestly actually thought you were going to say he would be on the street corner watching Nettie and Wilma Jersic.
Yeah, that would be a great one. I imagine, because it's not only the tragedy, it's the fact that with the finale of Castle Rock, everybody is at their own personal 11, and it makes it so nobody can understand what anybody else is doing. And I bet that tastes like an all-you-can-eat Chinese food buffet.
Okay.
What a good book.
Really? Yeah, right?
Good book.
Eve?
Didn't I answer?
I'm going to talk more about that book later.
Wait, did you?
Did I not
Did you
answer?
I
No.
don't think so.
No, I kind of talked for a while. There, so let's keep going.
You don't have a king tragedy that jumps out to mind? Oh, all right. We have another question. We have a question from a listener, Steve Wolf. Steve Wolf would like to know from each of us our most memorable, favorite, whatever you will, top 3 Stephen King short stories. He gave us his 3, which were Strawberry Spring, The Last Rung on the Ladder, and Mrs. Todd's Shortcut, which we've talked about that. I've not read Mrs. Todd's Shortcut.
I haven't either, I don't think.
We talked about... I thought that was the one that had like a Cthulian element to it. Or am I thinking of...
that is definitely on my list.
Oh,
Crouch's
End. That's the one. Okay. I have my 3, if you both need some time. I think of like my favorite ones, 1408, The Man Who Would Not Shake Hands. I really, really enjoy that story. And Stationary Bike.
I don't know that one.
Stationary Bike is I wrote a script for $1 Baby that we ended up not doing. But so I'd read it in prep for that, and it's that just weird, surreal, magical Stephen King stuff, like worlds being drawn into existence, kind of imagined into existence.
Interesting.
Magical thinking stuff. It's really, really good.
Cool. Do you have an answer?
Sure. I'm going to go with The Mist because it's just one of my favorites. It's so much fun. And I love the movie, too. And Little Sisters of Illyria, I think, I've really enjoyed a lot of the short stories that we've read, but a lot of my enjoyment has come from like talking to you guys about them. That one on its own, like I could just read it by myself, never have a conversation about it, and enjoy it just as much. And then the last one is The Night Flyer.
Oh,
So also awesome movie. It's just a fun vampire story, and it fits with the theme of tonight.
Yeah,
just vampires and bugs and horses.
It's a numbers game. Number of airports you can get to.
What about you, Eve?
All of those are really good answers, and this is going to be extremely hard to narrow it down because, like both of you, I could pick 1408, 1000% one of my favorites. That ending where the like walls start coming apart. Yeah. That's so scary. What was the second one you said?
It's a Little Sisters.
Little Sisters was one that I remember reading when Everything's Eventual first came out and being like, yeah, that was good. But reading it with you guys and like that episode is a special episode to me. And like, I don't know, that it just really hit me how much I love this like continuing adventures of Roland.
Yeah.
And I can immediately think of like 20 off the top of my head. But I am going to pick the first one, and I've definitely talked about this. No, hold on. I'll say The Jaunt.
Ooh,
The Jaunt
good.
is so weird and so... It's almost silly. It is, I don't know, it's really cool, and I love the sci-fi. We get so little sci-fi from, like, straight sci-fi, and I wish there was more.
I mean, we have Tommy Knockers.
My favorite. My second one is Survivor Type.
So good.
Yeah.
That story is fucked. It's so messed up. If y'all have not read Survivor Type, go in blind. Go find it.
Yeah.
I believe it's in Nightmares and Dreamscapes, which I just picked up in a bookstore and just like was looking through it. And I was like, have I read this one? I have. That book's just chock-a-block full of bangers.
All right.
Yeah. Survivor Type, the ending is really upsetting.
One of my favorite dollar babies.
Yes.
Oh.
Billy Hansen.
The third one, I can definitely think of a third Stephen King short story. And the third one, I'll say that... Oh, God. What's the one about Van Helsing's sons that Joe Hill wrote?
Boys.
Abraham's Boys.
That's my third answer. My third favorite is Abraham's Boys from by Joe Hill. Because I can't think of a third King short story.
Honorable mentions, I had also Mute.
Okay.
I really liked Mute. And what was the other one? Oh, Fair Extension.
Yes.
And then the last one was That Feeling You Can Only Say What It Is.
Gray Matter is actually a great answer. That is another one of those short stories like The Boogeyman, which I considered putting on, but I've talked about it on the podcast before, that actually considerably altered my life.
Oh, The Man in the Black Suit.
Oh God, the man in
you said
Man
that
in the
was
Black
one of your
Suits.
favorites.
My third answer is in the Man in the Black Suit. That's absolutely correct. But Gray Matter is about a kid who brings his dad a beer.
That was a creep show.
Yeah.
There's a creep show
it's really
episode
good.
about it. That's very good. So
And
yeah,
we've seen at least one dollar baby of that too. That
Yes.
was very, very good.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic.
Awesome.
All right. So next, what word would work on your dinky mail?
Seashell.
Dinky.
Interesting.
No.
Seashell. Why seashell?
What's very personal.
All right.
Actually, okay, fine, I'll say it because it's also sweet. It's a nickname Devin gave me because it's my name cut in half and reversed.
Cute.
Well, my name that you guys don't know because I don't go by. Don't think about
This
it.
is a puzzle now.
It's a riddle.
It all comes around. That's very cute. Shit. It's supposed to be something like person. It'd probably be like the name of one of my commanders or something. Like Maelstrom Wanderer.
So
I'd go, hey, I play Maelstrom Wanderer.
can I walk you through my thought process, see if it helps?
Sure.
So I was trying to think of if I was scrolling through Facebook or scrolling through something, and what is a word I would see that's not my name that I would immediately catch? It's like, that's about me.
Okay.
So mine is vaudeville.
Yeah.
I see that word. I immediately
Oh,
think
that
this is about me.
That's why I said earlier that's gonna.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
had to come back with it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, in that case, they'd probably be Rowboat.
Yeah.
Yeah. For years and years, my name on Facebook had a middle name, Rowboat. That was a nickname given to me by me. Me and my friends were having a discussion about whether, the thing of you can't give yourself a nickname, and I disagreed. Because the truth is, you can't give yourself a cool nickname. You can give yourself a nickname, it just can't sound cool. It has to sound like there's a story behind it, but not a story interesting enough to ask follow-up questions about. So, I changed my name to Dead Name Rowboat Dead Name for years. And, had people who only knew me years after I had put it who would call me Rowboat occasionally.
Amazing.
So yeah, it'd probably be that.
That's terrific. That's great. I didn't know anybody ever addressed you with that.
It's very rare. One time, when I was doing comedy, I was doing stand-up, and I got invited to do a stand-up set, and the person who was emceeing brought me up on stage as Dead Name Rowboat Dead Name, because they only knew me from Facebook.
Perfect. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, we are moving on to a yearly tradition, thanks to Jared Hazelwood. It's Secret Santa time.
Oh boy. Okay.
Now, for those of you who are new to Christmas, well, at least our Christmas, not Christmas in general, what is going to happen is CM and Eve have to pick 3 characters we covered this year that they were their favorite characters.
Yeah, I did this.
And 3 that were their most hated. And then after they select them, they will pick numbers 1 through 12, awarding them the white elephant gift. Some are good, some are bad. The twist this year also is that I am eligible to be chosen to receive a gift. Jared sent me that note today.
I wonder who's gonna choose Josh.
The 2 of you get to pick. I don't get to pick.
Oh,
I game master this one because I have all the answers.
Now I feel it'll be like it's rude if we don't pick.
You don't have to.
I mean, I don't know.
I'll have a lot of feelings about it if I don't get chosen. But that's. I mean, you have 6 people to choose. If I don't crack your top 6, I know MySpace isn't really a thing anymore, but not making the top 8 is a little rough. Did I buy enough time?
We read Riding the Bullet this year.
We did. That was early.
Sure.
It was like January. It was one of the early ones.
Sounds impossible.
If you both would like some time to talk, I can chat a little bit about the upcoming hiatus.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you may have seen on our socials, folks, I'm having a baby. She is due in February. Her name is Delaney. And we are very, very excited to have her. Mom is healthy and very big and getting bigger all the time. She's very tired, but everybody is good. Yep, solid girl dadding. I'm well outnumbered. But we had a discussion off mic that we didn't do any paternity leave last time I had a baby, and that summer was rough. And now we decided we've spent this much time, we've put in this much work, we can take a break. We are allowed for ourselves, our families, to take this break. So we put a message out on Patreon asking you all to vote on a series you'd like us to re-release. And don't hold me to any of this because plans are still kind of up for development. But what'll be happening is after March Madness, which this year, our March Madness is covering all of the stories in Everything's Eventual since we finished that this past year. So after that new release of March Madness, we are going to be releasing old episodes, but we're going to be releasing them weekly for that duration. And we had patrons choose one, and then each of us are going to pick a series we would like to share again. And we'll record a little bit about why we picked what we picked and all that to kind of kick off. But it gives you something to re-listen to. It's not quite a revisited, but it's still fun to listen to something that we want you to re-listen to.
Importantly, too, we are not leaving you hanging on Patreon.
Very
if
true.
you are a member of the club, the three of us will be covering Welcome to Derry.
Yes, I will be leading us through Welcome to Derry, which will be... We are finishing Castle Rock soon on watching.
We just did episode 8, comes out Sunday.
Yeah, so that'll be coming up. For those of you who are watching Welcome to Derry, it's been a good time, and CM and Eve are staying completely in the dark for the most part. So it's going to be exciting. It's hard to do when a show like this comes out. Like Stranger Things final season just came out on Wednesday, and I already had 4 things in my feed about spoilers from episode 4. So now I have to watch that goddamn show.
Hey, by the way, the chat was very supportive and kind while you were describing why we're taking leave.
And
thanks, guys.
we appreciate you. And I'm not going to belabor it, but I have a calendar up here, our release date. And tentatively, what we're letting people know is we were going to be taking that break from the end of March to about August. So end of summer, we'll be coming back hot. And we are coming back with Finders Keepers, Cell Revisited, what is a very crazy Patreon play from Jeremy, Tender is the Flesh.
That was a grandfathering situation.
Yes,
so we love Jeremy.
That pick brought on a brand new tier on our Patreon that allows you to pick any non-King book at all for us to cover in one episode. After we do that, we will be going into Wolves of the Kala and then Fairy Tale. So 2026, that's the entire 2026 agenda, basically. Nice. Kicking things off with Salem's Lot. So that's you got what's on deck, y'all. It's going to be a fun year. We're going to make sure we stay, like I said, active on Patreon, active on our socials. But we appreciate all of your kindness in letting me have this time with my family. It means a lot, and I appreciate it. And thank you to my podcast for allowing me to take that time also. I know it's hard when we do something so consistently for so long to trust that we can step away and do something because we've all been in this type of industry where you lose momentum and then everything stops. But I feel like we've hit a point we are secure with what we are and who we are and what we do. Yeah. All right. Do you both have your selections?
I do. Yeah.
Right. I believe so.
Okay. How would you like to reveal these? Let's do the 3 favorites from each of you, then the 3 least favorites.
Okay.
So CM, do your top, your good 3. And the reason I'm making you make a distinction is so I know where I landed.
Gotcha.
Okay. Jesse, Burlingame.
Nice.
The mom from Lucky Quarter. I can't remember. And Pearl. It's all ladies.
All right.
I like that.
Eve?
Okay, my good 3. Prince.
Nice. Yep. Good choice.
I wrote down 2 for the same place because I thought there was a very small possibility that CM was going to choose him, but she didn't. So I'm going to say Shimi.
Nice. Okay.
And the third character, I don't remember his name because, hi, I'm me. So I just wrote down Roland's bed buddy.
Allie?
Huh?
Allie?
The guy who was next to him?
Not his bed.
Not from the gunslinger.
Not the girl.
No.
His brother?
His brother from
Little
the
Sisters.
Little
We're
Sisters
just-
of Eloria.
I think John. It was something like generic.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a Bible name.
Yeah.
It was a Bible name.
All right, we're going to call him John. You both listed your
Oh,
3
thank you, Jeremy.
positives, and I'm just going to go ahead and let that sit.
Okay.
CM, now for your
Yes.
negatives.
Yeah, Jesse's dad. Hello.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his name
And I'm
was.
not gonna mind Gerald's game anymore, even though like obviously there are some other good answers
There's
in there.
fodder.
Yeah, and I have to admit I understood this incorrectly, so I'm gonna go with Skinner Sweet.
I've done this several years.
I don't get it.
You say this every March Madness also.
And Blaine.
What's a bracket?
Bla-
How does a bracket?
No! Oh my goodness. All right, Eve.
Okay, and my other side is Gasher.
Oh,
Hate him.
yeah.
Yep.
Gasher sucks.
From Mr. Harrigan's phone, the iPhone 1.
Yes!
And because I would never leave him off the list, Josh.
Yay! I made the list.
Oh, no.
I don't care. I just like making the list. That's all that matters. My name's in print. All right. Now, the way this is going to work is I'm going to ask you, I'm going to read off one of these names. You're going to give me a number 1 through 12. And then studio engineer Devin Alexander is going to pop it up on the screen for us to all see together.
Okay.
So, CM,
Yes.
a number 1 through 12 for Jesse Burlingame.
3.
3. And 3 is a bullet to the head.
Oh no!
Oh, no! I
Oh no!
remind you, some
Why'd
of
I
these
do
are good
that?
and some of these are bad.
But and we
It's a
don't
hard
wait,
game.
wait.
It's a hard game.
We don't have these gifts organized by good and bad gifts like we do our people.
No, apparently
no.
not. We've
It's a
made
crapshoot.
Jesse,
We have done this several
I'm sorry.
years.
It's true. We have done this before.
Oh my goodness! All right,
I was prepared.
And again, CM, I should remind you, bullet to the head is on this list because you tried to give it every year to somebody you hated.
Starting with Norman Daniels.
Yeah.
Yep.
I stand by that.
Eve, who? Let's start with Prince. Give me a number.
From what to what now?
1 through 12.
11.
11. Prince has won
Please be good.
backstage passes to a Round Here concert.
He will not appreciate that.
It'll be so loud. It's too loud for that boy.
Probably a good snack table, though.
Oh, I
Yeah.
bet.
So-
Maybe he'll find a new
Unlimited
owner.
snacks.
Yeah.
Oh, the little girl
Well,
who
I was
owned
gonna
him.
say
Buzz.
a million little girls at the show.
He could live with
Yeah.
Round Here.
He could be their official mascot. All right.
Park
CM.
Street Boys. Is this anything?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Blaine the Mono.
I feel like this isn't my night. I feel like no matter what I say, the gift is going to be amazing. 8.
8. And number 8 is part ownership of Gentlemen Please.
That's terrifying.
So Blaine,
Okay.
yeah,
No,
So-
I like that.
he's got the sensors for it.
All right. Let's
I'm
move on.
sorry. There's a nightclub run by an evil train. I'm in.
I'm going. I'm attending this nightclub
You have to solve a riddle to get in the door
to get out.
and out.
Eve, let's do the iPhone 1.
One.
1.
Haha.
Number
One.
1. The iPhone 1, it will be entered in the long walk. It will not do well.
These are good gifts.
That pedometer won't save you now.
First warning, number 1, it's just an iPhone sitting on the floor.
CM. Pearl. What gift is Pearl getting?
4.
4. A date with Margaret White. She gets to
Jeez.
spend.
She'll maybe take care of that problem.
Sometimes problems solve themselves.
Sometimes the gift is for me, not the
That's
person I'm
true.
giving it to.
Yeah, and hopefully Pearl then meets Carrie and is like, oh, what a sweet girl. Adopt.
Yeah.
There we
Raise
then-
in a healthy vampire environment.
Yeah.
Raised by a loving vampire parent. Shimi, Eve.
3, if that one's
3 has been selected.
The next one up.
Up isn't higher or up on my list? Because my list up would be a lower number.
I hate you. As in a higher number.
That would be number 5. Shimi. Johnny Smith will tell his fortune.
Okay.
Okay, that's
I think that's a
Not
pretty good gift.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
fine.
It's safe for Shimi.
Yeah.
I think Johnny Smith's just gonna touch him and like see that one time he peed his pants and be like, "Aw, bud."
Bud. And then he'll let Round Here adopt him.
They all go live on the
They'll
bus.
live with the dog on the bus.
It's a numbers game on the bus. What are we doing?
Jesse's dad. CM.
2.
Jesse's dad is getting a complete collection of Paul Sheldon's Misery series, all autographed by him.
No.
He doesn't deserve that.
He doesn't.
He doesn't know how to read.
Is that a part of it?
Yeah, maybe. Eve. Me.
7.
7. Ha ha ha! The flying Coke machine as your personal bodyguard.
That means we get to hang out with the flying Coke
You
machine.
did Josh the best thing. The only
This
thing
is
he's
the best
ever
Christmas
wanted.
ever.
You're welcome, bud. That's all I'm getting.
I love that. That makes me so happy. Oh, no horrible fate for me. CM, the mom from Lucky Quarter.
12.
Oh, a red 1958 Plymouth Fury.
She can sell it.
She can take her kids around in
And
it.
no, she can sell it and get that surgery and those tennis shoes and whatever her daughter wanted.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Our last good one. John, probably. Eve.
John. Oh, bed buddy. Yeah, whatever the last number is. Why are you making me guess what number's left?
9, 10, and 6.
Okay, 6.
6 is a trip on Blaine the Mono. One way
Oh.
only.
Oh, to the, what did Blaine get? The nightclub.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna take
A
Blaine
one-way
the
trip
Mono
to Gentlemen Please. Everybody wins
Nice.
there.
All right.
John could use it after what he's been
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. He's gonna go party with the boys.
All right, 9 and 10 are our last option. So, CM, you're going to decide for both. Skinner Sweet. What is he getting, 9 or 10?
10.
Skinner Sweet is going to be the new lead hunter on The Running Man. I'd watch.
He'd be good
Wow.
at that.
Yeah.
That's a
I like
good.
that.
That is
That's
really
a good
good.
gift for him.
And last, Gasher.
The charisma.
Right,
Delight.
he's made for TV. Gasher gets to walk the Green Mile and meet old Sparky up close and personal.
Well, we got a happy ending.
That's
Yeah,
Well,
we can.
I disagree with that.
Fair, yeah.
Famously so.
for the sake of fictional character.
Yes.
Yeah.
1,000%.
That's amazing. All right, thank you, Jared, for our Secret
and
Santa.
I really actually like doing it this way. It's so much more suspenseful.
It's very fun.
It's very
Seeing
fun.
it pop
Seeing
up
it
on the screen.
is nice.
Yeah, I like that.
The challenges of doing this live have given us some fun boosts. Thank you,
Yes.
studio engineer Devin Alexander.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, Jared, we're going to stick with the other gift Jared gives us every year, which is a fan casting, which we have done quite a few very fun ones. This, we are going to be casting Mike Flanagan's Dark Tower series, but we have total fantasy casting ability. The examples to set the tone were Clint
You don't
Eastwood.
have to do it casting it using Pixar characters or whatever.
not this year.
Normally. Okay.
The examples given were Clint Eastwood from 1987 as Roland and Aaron Paul from 2008 as Eddie.
Okay.
So feel free to
Mess with timelines.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're anywhere and everywhere.
I actually did have to work on this question
Yeah.
beforehand, so I do know.
So
Okay.
before we launch into any, I want to share I pulled out some that I made a list of, and I want to see if either of you
Yeah, I want to see if you
think
have...
of characters
Okay.
that I would miss.
Because I really only have two answers, and it is the two biggest, most important characters.
Sure.
And I think they are the correct answers.
Okay.
I think they are, but I want to see if you
Okay.
have them on your
So
list.
I went into drawing of the three because obviously the cast is pretty short in The Gunslinger. So my cast list, I wanted to cast Roland, Eddie and Henry, Susanna, Jake, a voice actor for Oi, the Man in Black, young Roland for flashbacks of his trials, Jack Mort, the pusher,
Yeah.
and Balazar,
Okay.
because those are all big characters that jumped out to me. Are there any characters you feel are missing from our casting here?
I mean, I have some that you didn't mention, but do you want me to save that for?
Sure.
Yeah, but I think that's a good list.
All right.
Yeah.
So, CM, do you want to start off with your thoughts?
Yeah. Mine are. It's not very long. Can I just share my full
Sure, yeah.
casting and then because I'm not good at this, so we should save your guys's.
Jared
for
threw
the good pictures.
Gasher, cast Gasher.
Okay, so I was thinking. I've thought this since I first saw Game of Thrones, and I should have written down the actor's name instead of the character. But for Roland, Jorah Mormont.
Oh yeah.
Khaleesi's bodyguard, because
Yeah,
he had that very Clint
the
Eastwood
fisherman.
vibe, and he was sort of the guy who was in love with her, and he was
Yeah.
protecting her, and she was he had the scale
Yes,
stuff. Yeah,
that's right.
so
Oh yeah, he'd be a really great Roland.
yeah, and then
Interesting. I had to Google what.
oh
this
yeah,
man
he
looks
just
like.
looks to me. That's kind of what I picture.
Okay.
Although I did like Idris Elba's Roland, he just didn't get to be in a good movie.
Yes, 1,000%.
If we do this live next year, we have to pull photos and give them to Devin so we can pop them up on the
that's a good
screen
idea.
next time.
Sorry, listeners.
Production note, cut that from the episodes, yeah.
Okay, it's cut already. I did it. Okay, so for Jake, the kid from Weapons, his name is Carrie
Shit.
Christopher. He's got such
Yeah.
Yeah.
emotion to him.
really
I
good.
think
He
he
was
would do
real
a good
good.
job.
What a good movie.
Okay,
Crazy ass
I'm
movie.
really proud of this one.
Ooh.
For the Man in Black, Randall Flagg, whatever name we want to go by here. Dan Stevens from The Guest.
Mwah. Oh, perfect.
Great.
Dan. Oh yeah, no. Yeah,
Oh.
Josh is about to Google a very handsome man.
The Guest.
Oh,
It's, yeah.
see, The Guest is.
I've seen The
good.
Guest.
We watched it together.
I made you watch it.
I know of Dan Stevens first and foremost as Legion.
Yes,
And
yeah.
He's so handsome.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a really great actor. He
yeah.
could do
Cool.
Flag. It'd be great.
I'd watch him do Flag. Yeah.
I would too. If we're talking Alexander Skarsgård. Flag? Okay. Anyway, Zoe Kravitz as Susanna.
Okay.
She's from the Batman,
Yeah.
and probably because we just covered Gerald's Game, and it is Mike Flanagan. So I also dipped into the Mike Flanagan well of actors that he works with often. Carla Gugino and Bruce Greenwood could be Jake's parents.
Ooh, yeah.
Put Carla Gugino in everything.
Yeah. I wanted to get her in there. I'm like, how can jeez. And then we could give, let's see, Henry Thompson something else to do. That's the dad from Haunting of Hill House. He was the dad
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
in Gerald's Game. And so I was thinking maybe Father Callahan, but then Devin and I started watching Gen V season 2, and Hamish Linklater's in it, and he was
Ooh.
in Midnight Mass.
Yeah.
He would be an amazing
So
Father
good.
Callahan. He would be an amazing Roland. He
be
would be an
terrific.
amazing Flag. So ultimately, what I decided is that he's all of my cast. It's going to be a one-man show, and he's going to play every character.
I do like that.
So mine'll be real quick because I'm not gonna do the whole cast. I didn't think of it, but I think my answers are such knockouts. The problem is that I think it's kind of a basic answer. Like, I've seen this answer be put up online, and there are a number, like, obviously people have been fan casting The Dark Tower for years, and famously, you know, Aaron Paul is like the example of, he was like everyone's favorite casting for Eddie.
Yeah.
The first few seasons of Breaking Bad.
Sure.
And then by the time they started making the movie, they were like, no, he can't play Eddie. He's too old. He doesn't really fit him anymore. The characters I have wanted to see, or the actors that I have wanted to see play Roland and the Man in Black, I have had the same answer for at least a decade. And every year that passes, they just become more correct for the parts.
I love it.
Timothy Oliphant and Walton Goggins. Walton Goggins. Boyd Crowder from Justified.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Baby brother Billy.
That's
from
crazy.
the Mighty the Righteous Gemstones.
Who would they be?
The Man in Black. He is, first of all, he's one of my favorite actors. If you haven't watched Justified, not a fan of cop shows, but good goddamn, Justified's awesome.
I need to watch it.
And Timothy Oliphant is hot as shit.
I fell in love with him because of Justified.
He is
So did Devin.
just Uncle Baby Billy. That's right. He's so cool.
He's so good.
He is so just like, he can do the stoic hard ass thing, but also the like romantic cowboy thing. Yeah. Like he would be so good. And Walton Goggins is just, as Boyd Crowder, is so good. And I think he would knock the Man in Black out of the park. And he looks so distinct. He just has that face.
Yeah.
He's
the ghoul in Fallout. Yes.
Yeah.
I love him. And I have always, and the older they get, the more I'm like, yeah.
Those are good. I like those.
His name's already almost Walter. It's
Yeah.
so close. Food casting's right there.
And when you went over the list, I did have to add real quick, as soon as you said a voice actor for Oi, can anyone say it's anyone other than Alan Tudyk?
That's who I have on my list.
Obviously.
Hell yeah, Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Sure.
He went to Juilliard. Anyway.
All right. Funny. So, Oi, same page there. But also, Timothy Oliphant is on my list as well.
Interesting.
Yes.
As who?
As young Roland. As flashback role, like it'd be young Timothy, because I can. Time is meaningless in
Sure.
this
that,
fantasy casting. He'd be young Roland.
Yeah.
God, what was one of his first movies? Scream 2.
Oh God, I was so like last year I went back and rewatched the Scream series.
I love Scream so much.
Which one of maybe my favorite slasher series. It's so good. Yeah. And when he showed up in Scream 2, I was like, what the fuck? Timothy Oliphant? What are you doing here?
All right, so again, I'll go through my list since I can go anywhere and do anything. Roland will be played by Daniel Day-Lewis.
All right.
I mean,
he could do it.
Just like one of those actors who will transform.
Yes.
He will be unrecognizable as anything but Roland by the end of that. Yes. He'd probably learn to do all the shooting and tricks too. For Eddie and Henry, I'm casting as Eddie, Jason Bateman, and Henry as Jude Law from the Netflix series Black Rabbit. If you've not seen it, they play siblings that they used to be a rock band called the Black Rabbit, who are now like a washed up. Jason Bateman's character like got into drugs real bad and told their agent to go fuck himself, that kind of stuff. And so he's like the washed up has been, like long scraggly hair, all this, and Jude Law's character is running cons. Like so and like their dynamic back and forth is so good. I highly recommend Black Rabbit. For Susanna, I got an accidental happy surprise on this pick because she's one of my favorite actresses, Alfre Woodard. Most people don't recognize the name. I first discovered her in the movie Heart and Souls with Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
Such a great movie. But she plays Dr. Cody in the Salem's Lot on HBO.
Oh, no.
I pulled up her IMDb and I was like, get out of here. She's going to be one of the main characters. I'm so
recognize
excited.
the name and I can't put it to a face.
Yeah. And once you see her, I've seen her in a billion things.
Okay.
For Jake, I chose time traveling Haley Joel Osment.
Sure.
Just why not? It seems fun. We talked about Alan Tudyk as the voice of Oi. The Man in Black, I went with Idris Elba. Stinger Bell is such a great fucking villain. If anybody's not watched The Wire, he's so good in it. And I just want to see Idris Elba play a bad guy again. It's so fun. And like that's such a diabolical, maniacal role. He would eat it up.
He did kill it as McCavity. He's broken every human law.
What?
That's in the lyrics for the song McCavity
Jesus
from
Christ,
Cats.
yes.
He's broken every human law, defies the laws of gravity. It's a magic, evil, flying cat that does genocide and bank fraud.
Finally!
Anyway.
A cat for me. For Balazar,
Thanks, Dee Dee.
this is a very dumb choice. Balazar will be played by Pete Davidson.
Interesting.
Because I feel like we're past the era of like the competent mob boss being the scary thing. Now it's the erratic, unpredictable mob boss that is the thing you're afraid of, and I feel like that's that energy.
See, I think Pete Davidson would make an awesome Henry.
He'd be a pretty fun Henry.
He'd be a really good...
Have you seen Bodies, Bodies, Bodies?
Yes, I love that movie.
I thought he performed really well in that. I was pleasantly surprised. Because I'm going to throw this in there because Jared Gasher's Pete Davidson. Gasher, I put Rob Mack as Gasher because he is...
I'm into it.
He is ripped. He is hilarious.
Gasher's not ripped.
Are you a TikTok man?
No, I in the movie, in the TV version, Gasher's ripped because he's gonna not have a shirt on. So it's TV.
Okay.
It's for
Why
TV.
are you making Gasher
It's for
sassy?
TV.
Well, you did yell it, so.
And
Sex sells.
my last choice, and I think by far my best choice,
Okay.
Jack Mort, the Pusher,
Jack Black.
will be played by Brendan Fraser.
Oh, wow.
Nice, charming, not a person you would think of.
Oh, that's really good.
Thank you. That was the one I was most proud of.
Really good. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, there's our
Interesting.
fan castings.
Would watch.
We're gonna jump into another listener question. We're wrapping up. We've only got 2 more to go tonight. So before we move on, I want to just again say thank you all for spending the evening with us.
This has been good.
Had no idea how Merry Derry Christmas Live was gonna go, and it's been insane. It's about as batshit crazy as I thought it would be.
It's like it is in the studio,
Yeah.
but it's so much more fun to have you guys with us.
Now you get to see what it's like in the studio when we do goof episodes. Imagine this energy every March Madness. Awesome. Michelle Devane asks, inspired by Holly Gibney's love of court shows, what is or was a guilty pleasure TV show, past or present, that you would never miss? Spanky, I will post the brackets. The brackets have been made. We're covering the books from Everything's Eventual. With Everything's Eventual getting seeded because it's the title story.
I really love trash. And it used to be way worse because I used to not consider the ethics of the things that I watched. So I definitely, in like middle school, you know what shit I loved? Shows that Philip J. Fry from Futurama called World's Blankiest Blank.
Not familiar.
World's Most Dangerous Police Chases.
Oh, those!
World's Craziest Stunt Plane Accidents.
Who did all those?
What?
That's the guy who did all this?
No, there's a bit from Futurama where Phil Fry says all of my favorite shows are called World's Blankiest Blank.
I'm so sorry.
World's Craziest Zoo Accidents. Like, I watched so much of that shit.
Yeah.
And then of course there would be the days. Solomon, I was totally gonna say Passions. I would in the summers get dropped off at my grandmother's duplex that my grandmother and my great-grandmother shared, and me and all of my female cousins would go over there, and that's how I watched a bunch of like the 90s teen slasher movies. Nice. I watched with my older cousin Alexi rather. Her name's not even Alexa. It's
been a long week.
But my grandma and my cousins watched Passions. And I was like, soap operas, that's for girls. I would never. And then I'd sit on the edge of the couch with my Game Boy and be like, why is that guy a puppet? What's going on? Do you know what Passion? It was a
I'm familiar
soap
with
opera.
it, but I never watched it.
All I remember is that one character was a witch, and she had a little person who I believe was a marionette that she brought to life or something.
Outstanding.
I don't know. It was crazy, and I was 7. But yeah, no, Passions. Shout out.
I always wanted to be on a soap opera. That was when I initially thought about being an actor. That was the direction I wanted to go. I wanted to be on a soap opera because I liked the idea of like they don't have like season finales really. They you work, you constantly go, and I thought that would always just be so fun. So if anybody's casting a soap opera.
The little person from Passions was the actor who played the young version of the Grinch in Jim Carrey's The Grinch. This is important information.
Won't allow my daughter to watch that.
The live-action Grinch?
We watch the classic Grinch, or we don't watch the Grinch at all.
That's fair. Okay. What's your favorite trash, CM?
Well,
you have good taste, so
I know.
What do you watch?
A guilty pleasure implies that it's something that you're ashamed of. Right?
True.
Okay. There is one thing I'm ashamed of.
Oh, no.
Watching. And it's your wife's fault, Josh.
My wife and I love trash.
Yeah, so I was hanging out with Josh's wife and a mutual friend, and they were talking about, watching trash television. They were talking about the show Love is Blind.
Yes.
And I was sitting on the other side of the table, all hoity-toity, like, I don't watch shit like that. I wasn't like that, because otherwise no one would have dinner with me. But I was so, the way they were talking about it, and I never watched that stuff, so I didn't realize how insane that stuff is. I couldn't believe. Anyway, as they were talking about some of their favorite love stories and not love stories, despite myself, I became very intrigued, and I watched at least 4 seasons.
Yes,
I binged them. It was a couple of years ago. Yeah. I wasn't even a child. I can't hide behind that.
No, I definitely used to watch more trash. I had an ex that we definitely got into Bachelor and Bachelorette for a little while.
The
so
Criterion Channel.
I've seen Garbage.
The only one I had seen before that was Burning Love, which is the spoof.
That's very funny.
And I was like,
Love.
yeah. Yeah, Love is Blind.
And then you watch that and you realize how accurate Burning Love was.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I thought that show was hilarious, and I probably missed a lot of the references.
June Diane
We should
Raphael
watch-
is a treasure.
I love her. She's amazing.
Come on to the show.
Oh, we should have cast her in the Dark Tower.
Gasher.
Did you famously have a religious childhood?
Thank you, Jared. Yeah, I watched Carmen music videos. He was a Christian guy that all our moms loved, and his shit was scary.
I had a
was
lot of
scary.
Veggie Tales growing up. Yeah.
I think the show that I will not and do not miss currently is The Challenge. I love The Challenge. It used to be the Real World Road Rules Challenge on MTV, and since its creation, it has slowly started bringing in people from other shows like Survivor and Big Brother and Love Island, which is my answer. Love Island. I love Love Island, partially because it happens live. And watching people not know how the world is reacting to them in real time, but watching them be forced to deal with the results of those public votes is amazing. It's outstanding to me. And they have this thing every season. Okay. It's called Movie Night.
Okay.
Now, the important thing about Movie Night is that, mind you, they're in this villa for over a month. Like, it's a long time they're in this villa. So they don't see anything beyond what they see. It's their first chance to see clips that have aired on TV.
Okay.
So it's when all, like, the producers are like, what? Dirty Laundry hasn't come out yet. That needs to come out. And so they will show clips. And there's an event that happens a little bit before that that's called Casa Amor, where they split the boys and girls up to a separate villa, Casa Amor, where, like, this year the boys go, so a new girl for every boy shows up at Casa, new boys show up at the villa for all the girls, and they have a week to date a whole new group of people, and then get back together and try to figure out, what do we tell the people we were with about what happened? It's on TV. You'll see it.
So stressful.
Yeah, what are you talking?
And then
exactly.
And then they keep these secrets. And
knowing that this show's been on television, they
they
know that it's gonna be revealed.
They fix it. They band-aid over, and they always wait until all of the fights. They wait till all the fights have finally simmered. And then it's movie night.
That's
and it
really
is
funny.
the messiest shit.
Oh, it's so stressful.
It's so good. And it's especially when you have
so
people who are like,
dumb.
no, I never said that. And then it's like, here's you saying that thing 7 times. It's so good. So that's my guilty pleasure show. We have time for our closing question. The question we close every Merry Derry Christmas with. It is time to award our Big Steve Award for the year.
I remember name dropping people all year for that.
1,000%.
I remembered one for you.
Oh, good. Thank God one of us had to.
So as it stands right now, we have 2 nominees. One that I have and one that Eve had mentioned on the show.
Okay.
So CM, do you have any nominees?
Prince.
Prince is also my nominee.
Oh, do I need to pick another one?
No. He's Prince. And the one that you had mentioned was Mrs. Nevers or Mrs. Nevers. She is the woman on the plane.
Yeah, the
Oh,
based-ass
yeah.
lady on the plane in The Shining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
who's like fucking warmongers. Yeah, that lady rules.
Does anybody have any other nominees before we cast our very public ballots?
No.
No, my girl. I love her.
All right. I'm gonna go with Prince. Eve.
I vote for my girl, and yeah, I think
CM?
I'm
But you got to do the official vote.
okay.
Well, does the chat get a vote?
they're not a part of this.
Sorry, chat.
Oh wait, they're voting with me.
Yeah.
Come on.
I vote for Prince.
Congratulations, Prince. Our 2025 Big Steve Award winner.
He just didn't deserve all the stuff that happened to him. And he eats bad guys. Jesse should have adopted him at the end.
There is a weird fan fiction ending that she would just be there, right?
I hallucinated that's how the show ends.
Unsubscribed.
She didn't get to have sex with Dick. She didn't win the Big Steve Award.
This poor lady. Well, if we ever revisit The Shining for a third time,
Oh no.
that'll cost
we'll
$200.
only talk about her.
Oh, okay. If we do a third revisited on any book ever, I'm saying it on the chat now, so it's legally binding.
Okay.
We can only discuss tertiary characters.
Yeah, if we have to really drill down.
We have to talk about only characters that are limited to
I
their
feel like that
time.
should just be a
If
high
someone
speech.
pays us,
It will be. It'll
if someone
obviously.
pays us to do a second revisited, they get to choose a number, and we only talk about that page.
But we have to talk about it for an hour minimum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Perfect. That's it for our first Mary Derry Live. How was it for everybody?
Yeah,
Chat, tell us how it was for you. CM, how was it this evening?
I always love these, and sincerely, having the interaction while doing it
So
just made it so much more fun. I was incredibly nervous, which I think I said for some reason right when we started, but it became so much fun that I forgot that I was terrified.
Yeah, no, this was a blast. Let's do it again next month.
Christmas every month. Yeah, you know what? I feel like this is the new yearly tradition for Mary Derry.
Definitely.
Let's
Let's
keep
do it.
Christmas live. Studio engineer Devin Alexander.
March Madness.
Oh my
Live.
goodness. Thank you for all the hard work you put into the stream setup. We appreciate
Devin.
Devin, how was it for you?
I had a great time.
Perfect. All right. As long as the engineer is happy, it means we can keep doing it. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for
thank you,
joining
guys.
Of
us.
course, Dee Dee.
We will see you next time. Stay tuned to all of our socials. Have a very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you soon. Good night, y'all.
Bye.
Keep
Love
learning.
you.
Keep learning. Don't stop learning.